Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the new Boston. And in this tutorial we're going to be taking a look at the do while loop. So basically what the do while loop is it sounds very similar to the do until loop, but the concept of it is completely opposite. Now what I mean by this is that the do until loop will perform a set of code until a value or until something is true. Now the do while loop is completely opposite. It will perform a block of code while a value is true, and then once that value is false, it's going to stop. So let's go ahead and make a couple demos of this. So we'll go ahead and make a new project. We will call it do while loop. Make sure you've selected console application and go ahead and click OK. So we'll just give that a second to load here. Now let's zoom in a bit. Now let's go ahead and add console.readLine so I don't forget this when we try to run our program. And now let's come up right above that and we're going to create a variable. So we'll use the dim keyword. We'll just call it num1 as integer, and we'll set it equal to 0. Now let's go ahead and make our do while loop. So we're going to start off by using the do keyword, which the description says repeats a block of statements until a Boolean condition is true. So now we're going to add while. So repeats a block of statements while a Boolean condition is true. So do while num1 is less than or equal to 15. Now you can see that it adds the loop for us so that it will loop back up to the do while statement after every iteration of the loop. And you can see we did less than or equal to 15 in this. Now if we just did less than 15, then it would print out until it got to 14 and then it would stop. So we just add the equal so it'll print all the way to 15. So we'll just do console.writeLine num1. Okay, so now we're going to increment num1 because if we don't, then it's just going to run forever. So we'll go ahead and do num1 plus equals 1. So now you can see that if we run this, we get 0 to 15. Let's wait for this to load here. I don't know why it's been doing this to me lately, but let's go ahead and we'll take this statement right here, num1 plus equals 1. We'll cut that out and then we'll add it before our print statement or our write line statement. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to add 1 to num1 first, and then it's going to print it out. So we're going to start at the value 1 and go all the way to 16. Now you may be wondering, why does it go to 16? Well, because in the last one we had num1 plus equals 1 after our console.writeLine, so it was equal to 16 after we printed out 15, and then it looped up back to the top and said, oh no, it's not less than or equal to 15, so let's go ahead and quit out of this. Okay, so if we do num1 plus equals 1 before, then it will go to 16, and then it'll come back up and say, oh, it's not less than or equal to 15. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. So that was a quick tutorial on how to do while loops. Go ahead and practice some do while loops, some do until loops from the tutorial before this too. Once you got those down, go ahead and move on to the next tutorial. And thanks for watching.